guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Traditional Food of Vicenza, Italy. What to eat in Vicenza.
Fellow hungry travelers, well, from Vicenza, Italy. We're actually outside of one of my favorite places, La Pausa di Doggi. If you're looking for aperitivo when you're here in Vicenza, come here. Christian and his buddies will hook you up with some of the best spritz you're going to have. But anyway, we're not just here to talk about the aperitivi, we're talking about the food and drinks you should have when you come here to Vicenza.
We've seen him go to, like...
I don't know how he does it. We've
Like,
seen him in
yeah.
even in Lithuania. Like what? This is like a fifth country we've seen him.
I
don't
was
know.
wondering if I seen him on the regular TV. Because
Why?
for some reason his voice is familiar to me. I don't know.
Okay, because more and more tourists are coming to Vicenza because of the beautiful architecture, the things to see around. It makes a great base for a lot of places around the Veneto, and you get some really good food when you're here. And probably the most famous food from here,
I think he
if you
has
talk to an
TV
Italian,
too.
is bacala alla Vicentina, which is codfish Vicenza style, which when you have it, it looks kind of like a little codfish stew on the side. And you have it with
No, this is different. We've never seen nothing like this in Italy. Okay, this is different.
polenta. There's
Polenta.
Now that sauce on the side.
No, it's not sauce, it's polenta.
What is that?
He's like cornmeal.
Oh.
lots of places to serve it around here. If you want like kind of a nice, fun place to go to have it, you can get it at Rigetti for lunch someday when you're here. But it's available all over town. It's one of those things that's really typical from here, which is weird because Vicenza is landlocked and codfish is from the sea. But
I thought it was a sauce.
No.
When have I tried it?
No, you could have it like corn porridge.
Right, but
It's like
how
a
would I
porridge.
know? I clearly don't know what it is.
that's from the history of Vicenza, because a lot of the Vicentini were actually sailors for Venice, and so they brought the food that they ate on their travels back, which is really kind of nice. So that's one thing. Another thing that you might actually find in your grocery store that's from Vicenza is Spritz. And Spritz, it's like a salami, you know, it's all sliced up, but it's from here in Vicenza. So when you see that in your grocery store, like, hey, I get a little Vicenza in my hometown. But you can have it here with your aperitivi as a snack. You can go to the store and pick it up, no problem. It's really, really good. But I think the most important for me food to have when you are here in Vicenza...
I like that he time-lapsed his own talking.
It's a bigly con arna, or a bigly with a duck ragu sauce. So, you know when you think you're...
Oh, duck ragu sauce.
It's not little though. It look like I could take...
It does. It's not a big portion, but it does look really good.
Bolognese sauce has got beef in it.
Oh, no,
well, this
it's
one,
huge.
it has duck
Whoa.
meat in it, and it is fantastic.
I guess when you
gotta-
when you disturb the art of it, it gets bigger.
And what really, for me, makes it pop are the bigly noodles. So bigly, if you're not sure, it looks like a really fat spaghetti noodle, but it's an egg noodle, so it's a little bit different than your normal pasta, but it's so good, it really sucks up the flavor of the duck ragu. Oh, so good. But even if you can't have the bigly with the duck sauce, any of the other bigly pastas you're going to have are going to be really wonderful here. But I will tell you, I'm here in the summertime, and it's really hot, so you might not find bigly on the menu as much in the summer as you would in the winter, okay? But if you can find it, get it. Now, there's another popular dish you'll see on the menu. It's risotto and peas will be the translation for it. You can get that. It's kind of a nice local dish to eat when you're here. My friend's mom makes it for me almost as much as she makes me the bigly con arna, so that's really nice as well. Now, the reason why I'm here at Pausa di Doggi is because of aperitivi. Aperitivos, those drinks you have, you know, one of the religions in Italy. Now you've got calcio, soccer, you've got Catholicism, you've got clothing, and you've got aperitivo time.
Do you believe in
and the thing is,
aperitivo time? Do you believe in it?
Well, they do.
No, but I'm asking you.
I don't drink.
No, like, I think it isn't not just drinking, it's snack.
I thought this was like happy hour kind of thing.
Like, you don't have to drink. Happy hour. You have snacks.
after work, you will see people from 5 until 8 sitting out with their friends, having some drinks and some little snacks. And that's one of the things you want to do when you're here. And the most popular aperitivo to have, popular drink to have here, is a Spritz. And there's a lot of different kinds of Spritz. I know right now around the world you see.
Yeah, we saw the Spritz. We saw that one guy when we did. He was drinking way too much.
A lot. Yeah, it seems like a trend now. Popular to have the Spritz.
Yeah. Spritz Aperol, which is Prosecco, bubble water, and then Aperol. This kind of orange sweet liqueur that goes into it. That's my personal favorite, and it's so refreshing in the summertime when it's so warm here, so hot. You're like, oh, it's so good. But there's lots of different versions.
It kind of reminds me of like you take like Sprite and maybe you put a little alcohol in it with some fruit.
Could be. Honestly, I have no idea what it is.
When you're here, yes.
If I would say like based on the look, maybe more like Fanta, not Sprite, because it's orange. You know.
Spritz Aperol, which is kind of like the sweet orange. And then you have a Spritz Campari, which is the bubble water, Prosecco. Then it puts Campari in there, which is a more bitter flavor you're going to have. And those are the two most popular ones. So when you go and you ask for a Spritz, they're like, oh, Aperol or Campari. Now, some people like them together. You're indecisive. So, of course, they call it Spritz Indeciso, which is like, I'm undecided. I'm indecisive on this. You can have that, and that mixes Aperol and Campari with the Prosecco and bubble water. Now, you might see one called a Spritz Select. That's actually from Venice, and that's a really bitter liqueur that goes in there. It's Jocelyn likes it. It's not my jam, but it's another kind of have. You see it's more red looking when you get that Spritz. But some people, like my friend Kika, she is all about Spritz Visho, which is like a clean Spritz, which is just Prosecco and bubble water. And of course ice in there, and it's just so refreshing. You can have that. But when you go get your aperitifs, those drinks, they'll usually bring out some little snacks for you. And
he knows a lot of people, it seems like, because all these different people in his videos must be like his acquaintances.
The way he talks, he's such a nice guy, it seems like.
Sometimes that sorpresa will be there, or there might be some other really nice things from around this area. This Asiago, you know, the Asiago cheeses you've heard about, that's actually here in this province, and you can actually get the great cheeses from Asiago when you are here. And we had a plate of Asiago cheeses, various kinds. We were here with our sorpresa the other night. Oh, it was so good. Also, you buy Morostica, the cherries from there are fantastic. But also, there's the liqueurs you might want to try when you're.
How often people eat out in Italy?
I don't know. Based on these videos we do all the time, but I don't know. I don't know. You got any money if you eat out every day, you know?
Here, there's a small town you can go to that makes Mezzo, which is another kind of pre-made cocktail you can have. And you'll see it more and more. We actually went and visited.
When you were a college student, you at least eat out once?
In your lifetime?
No, once a day, like at least. When you were a college student?
When I was a college student?
Like overall, do you think like a college student like would eat out?
That's expensive. College students, you know, they're not making that much money. If you do work as a college student, it's like a part-time something. I don't think so. I think as a college student, it's a luxury to eat out. I think it's more like for grown people, you know, who make income.
I don't know. I see students all the time.
Yeah, maybe they come from wealthy families. I don't know.
And film with them a few years ago. Had a wonderful time with them. But I think the strong after dinner drink you need to make sure you have when you're here is grappa. And the thing is, you can go to the Sano del Grappa, you know, the name's from, and go have grappa, the really strong liquor, underneath the bridge in grappa. It's awesome. Great day trip from here, by the way. But you can have grappa for an after dinner kind of make your belly feel better after all that pasta and all the great food you've had here. Now, I know some people, grappa's a little too strong. They like something a little bit sweeter. There's actually torcalato, which is a sweet dessert wine that's from this region. Another wine that's from here is Gambellata. I know I'm butchering the name, sorry, my Italian sucks. But forse un giorno io posso parlare italiano perfettamente perché io bevo quest'anche di qui con Cristiano.
That's impressive.
Vediamo. Okay, anyway, so hopefully one day with more grappa and all these things, my Italian works better. And your Italian actually will work better, because that's one of the great things. Having these drinks and doing the aperitivi, it's a great time to actually meet the locals here and make friends with people here, because the people here are super, super open. And a lot of them speak English, because our next food thing I want to talk about is this is the capital for Tex-Mex, American barbecue, and burgers in Italy. And you may ask yourself, why is that, Mark? Well, there's actually a U.S. base here with literally thousands of U.S. soldiers and service personnel here.
Oh, that's so interesting. We didn't know that. That's interesting. Let me see where this city on the map is.
And all the people that help them out, and they miss their food from home. So you get great burgers here. You get great barbecue here. You get, I mean, if you want to get that spaghetti with meatballs or the Kraft macaroni and cheese stuff from home, there's a place by the base that will sell it. But honestly, I know sometimes when people travel around a lot, they miss food from home. So if you're American and you miss your American food, or somebody wants to try American food, you can have great American food when you're here by the base, but also not by the base. Because we were at the Prince of Wales, there's a Welsh pub, English pub. We went to.
Oh, it's north. It's close to Venice. It's like west of Venice. Okay, but it's north of Italy, okay.
Fantastic burgers there. There's birrerias. There's breweries around here you can go and have great food. So you've got a lot more options to just pasta and pizza when you are here. You know, the pasta and pizza is fantastic here as well. So there's that. I actually had pizza that had the duck ragu sauce on it. Oh, so good, okay? So
I wonder what's the duck ragu sauce. Sounds good, but how would it taste? That would made out of duck?
One of the little things I want to tell you about eating here in Vicenza, one thing you need to know is if you want to eat kind of downtown on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, you need to make sure you make reservations. Otherwise, you'll just keep wandering around trying to find a place. So when you wander around enjoying the city and you see a place in the afternoon, you see someone there like, oh, could I get a reservation for 2? Could I get a reservation for 4 for tonight? Maybe they don't have space tonight, but they might have it for tomorrow. So you get those things set up. Because my goodness, the food here is fantastic. Whether it's the bigoli, whether it's the bacala, or whether it's just sitting back and having some spritz, you're going to love eating and drinking here in Vicenza. So, you do come say hi to my buddy Christian at his bar. I wish you all the best. I'll say bye.
Alrighty.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join our Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.